morning, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought it'd be fun to take you along on a little day in the life. I actually just pulled into my driveway. I went to the grocery store and did a little Walmart grocery pickup. Most of the stuff is for groceries, and then I also got quite a bit of craft stuff for the kids. So I'll show you that grocery haul, and then I'm just gonna be taking you guys along kind of throughout the day with me. I have some stuff that I need to get done. So I'm gonna get all of the groceries brought in, and then I will show you what I got. Now this is going to be the most boring grocery haul of all time, but I'm going to show you anyway what we got for kind of our weekly groceries. Normally I need a little bit more fruits and veggies than this, but we actually had a lot on hand from last week. So I just got a couple of things. Got some 2% milk, whole milk, just our regular loaf of bread, some bananas. We usually only go through like 4 or 5 at a time. I also grabbed some white vinegar. I use this for cooking, and then I also use this for cleaning, like when I clean out our washing machine, and just some other miscellaneous cleaning, so I grabbed that. Got some vanilla Greek yogurt. I have been eating Greek yogurt a ton for breakfast. It's really all that I've been wanting lately in the morning, so that's what I've been eating. And then of course we got some strawberries. My kids love strawberries. I love them, especially in my yogurt, so I got a box of those. I also grabbed our regular peppers that we get every single week. We're just about out of those. And then I also got some prenatals. So I've actually been taking prenatals since like before I got pregnant with Easton. So probably over 4 years ago, but I've never tried this brand. They are the Ollie prenatals. Normally I always get the Garden of Life ones, which I really like, but mine were back ordered from Amazon. So I decided to pick these up in the meantime, but then I'll eventually go back to my Garden of Life ones. So that's what I got for kind of our weekly grocery pickup. And then I did get the kids some craft supplies. So I got some of these little storage containers just for putting like paints in, miscellaneous supplies that we need, and some of these might go in the playroom. I only got 3 of them. They were super cheap. They were less than $1 a piece. So if I like them, I might actually get more for in the playroom for kind of like the smaller toys. I got 3 of these little pencil boxes. I'm gonna do 1 markers, crayons, and then colored pencils. I have them in different containers right now, but they don't have lids on them, and I really want to be able to stack them. So I picked those up. Again, really affordable. I think they were around $1 a piece. Lately, we've been doing a lot of winter themed crafts, and a lot of them need cotton balls for like snow. So I picked those up. Definitely been getting into crafting with the kids a little bit more lately. It's really fun for them. So I wanted to get those. I just got some regular construction paper. We were completely out. Again, lots of crafting with that. We didn't have any just regular glue, so I grabbed some glue for them. I got them another box of markers because some of them are starting to dry out a little bit. And then I got them some glue sticks. We only had 1 little glue stick before, so I knew I needed to pick them up some more since we've been doing a lot more crafts lately. But the craft thing has been keeping them really occupied this winter, so we've been really enjoying that. So I'm gonna be slowly kind of building up our craft supplies. And then the other thing that I got from Walmart grocery pickup is this huge cork board. This is actually gonna be going in Easton's room. I will show you guys a little bit later where I'm gonna be putting it. But I wanted a place where he could hang up all of his crafts because we really don't have a good spot in our kitchen. This was only $10, and it's actually really good size. I think it's 2 feet by 3 feet, so a really big cork board. I did not get any of the little thumbtacks or anything because I don't know how I want to hang things up because I really don't want those in his room. But that's what I got, and I think we're gonna hang it on his wall for all of his crafts that he makes. It's quite a bit later now. I got the kitchen all cleaned up from lunch. We just had grilled cheese, tomato soup, really basic. I just threw dinner in a crock pot. That's gonna be slow cooker, honey, garlic, chicken. You guys will be seeing that in Sunday's video. It's gonna be a crock pot one, so make sure you stay tuned. I know you guys always love those crock pot videos. I played a little game with Easton, and now he's watching a show for a little bit while I can get something done. That's kind of what I do during nap time since he doesn't nap anymore. I will usually play with him for a while, and then I will let him watch a show or do some other sort of activity. Usually it's a show though. He really likes his dinosaurs, and that's kind of his one time a day to just like wind down and relax while I actually can get something done. But this is the cupboard that I'm going to be tackling with the kids' activities. It has our crafts in it, so I'm going to show you guys what it's looking like. It's a hot mess in here. We've got like Play-Doh stuff. I have flashcards in there, stickers, painting stuff. These are all of like our colored pencils, crayons, markers up there, and then I have a bunch of coloring books, paints. It's just kind of a mess in there. And then this is the cupboard right next to that one, and I really want to empty this out so I'm able to use these shelves for crafts as well, because I feel like this is just really crowded. It's hard to fit everything in there. So I think I'm gonna try and get this cupboard emptied out and find different homes for all of this stuff, so I have a little bit more space for all of their craft stuff and activities, because they definitely have quite a bit of stuff, and I have a bit more coming in the mail. So that's what we're gonna be tackling right now. So this is everything that I took out of this one cupboard right here. It's a ton of stuff, so I'm definitely gonna have to reorganize it. And then this is the stuff that I picked up from Walmart to help organize. So I definitely wanna get that put in the cupboard as well. I was able to get this second cupboard cleaned out. I'm still gonna have to find homes for all of this stuff. I just have it sitting here right now, but right now we're tackling the craft project, and then I'll deal with where to put the rest of the stuff. I do have a lot of storage in my kitchen. It's just a matter of figuring out where to put it and reorganizing everything. So I just finished organizing these and they look so much better. So this is the cupboard that used to have a lot of kitchen stuff in it, but now it's gonna be part of our craft cupboard. So down here is color pencils, crayons, and then there will be markers there too, but Easton has them right now. And I also have a little bit of space here, so in case I find something else I need to put in here, that will be perfect. I put the paint stuff in this little bin. We have quite a bit of like finger paints, paintbrushes, anything to do with painting I put in this bin. And then on top I put our construction paper, what I usually will give the kids for painting, all of our paper right there. Up on top is all of our Play-Doh stuff, the little cutters and everything to go with that. And then in our other cupboard, I have just kind of some miscellaneous stuff down here. I got this little container at the Dollar Tree a while back. So this side is all of our stickers, so I can grab them really easily. And then over here I have like glue sticks, glue, scissors, and then here are Easton's little flashcards. In this bin, I have a lot of miscellaneous craft stuff. I put the extra glue sticks that we won't be using right away. Just random things like googly eyes, cotton balls, just a bunch of random craft supplies in there, just the miscellaneous stuff. And then up top is like activity books, coloring books, and other little books like that. And then up top I have his Magnadoodle as well as all of their Color Wonder supplies in this one. It is literally days later from when I last picked up the camera for this vlog. I just kind of got busy and forgot to film. This is why I don't vlog very often, because I forget to pick up the camera. I'm busy with my kids and I don't really film while they're awake, so I pretty much only film at like nap time. So that's why you don't see me film day in the life vlogs very often. It's just because I get busy and I forget to pick up the camera, just like I did in this one. But since this was a really short vlog, I thought it would be fun to actually talk about my goals for the new year. I was gonna make like a full dedicated video to this, but we are already over halfway through the month and I figured I better get this out. So I thought it'd be good to just include that in this vlog. We actually have a lot going on behind the scenes right now that I can't really share yet. I know I hate to be that person that says, oh, I can't tell you yet, but I really can't. In a couple of months, I'll be able to kind of let you guys in on what is going on. But we have a lot of big changes happening in our life in 2021. So this is definitely going to be a year of change for us and just a lot going on. So I'll try and keep you guys updated that in the coming months. But I just can't tell exactly what's going on yet, but hopefully soon. But with that being said, I did make a lot of personal goals for myself this year. Me and my husband have goals together. We have financial goals, but these are going to be kind of like my own personal goals for the year of what I want to accomplish, get done, what I want to, I guess, change about myself, if you will, and all of those types of things. My number one goal for myself personally this year is all about self-care. I really want to prioritize self-care. I'm horrible at it. I'm very bad at taking time for myself to go do something or just relax or do whatever. I'm very busy because I'm with my kids all day, and then in the evenings, early mornings, I'm working on YouTube stuff, so I don't get a lot of time to just take care of me, and I feel like in the last year it has affected me a little bit, so that's gonna definitely be a really big priority for myself this year. I want to try to be better about asking my husband to like take the kids on the weekends. So instead of always doing just like family time, where I will actually take a couple hours and do something for myself. It's been hard with the pandemic. I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way, but there's not a lot to do. It's not like I'm going out and shopping or going out and like doing my nails or just going out and doing anything. I'm not seeing any of my friends really. So it's just been really tough. So I feel like just focusing on self-care, at least at home, will hopefully help and just make me a little bit more content and a little bit happier and hopefully less stressed out too. And then my next goal kind of ties into my first one, which this is all about decreasing my anxiety, decreasing my stress level. I've talked about this a little bit on my channel, but I do have anxiety pretty bad. I've been dealing with it for quite a few years, basically since I had Easton, a little bit kind of during his pregnancy too. And I think I've always had a little bit of anxiety. I can kind of like trace it back to my teenage years. So I think it's something I've always dealt with, but it just really got like exacerbated with having kids. So that is definitely a huge goal for me this year, is to work on that a little bit more. But I feel like with where I'm at right now, my anxiety is actually pretty good compared to where it was like a year ago. I feel like I was struggling a lot more a year ago than I am right now, so it's definitely gotten better, but I want to try and make it even better in this year. So that's definitely a really big goal for me. Another thing that I want to do to reduce that anxiety is to actually decrease my caffeine intake. I don't feel like it's contributing to my anxiety, but it may be. I know it is a cause for a lot of people. I'm not a super big coffee drinker. At the most I would ever have is 2 cups a day, but I have reduced that to where now I'm only drinking about half of a cup, and then that half of a cup is actually half calf coffee. So I'm only drinking about 1/4 of the caffeine that I used to. It's just enough to kind of help me wake up in the morning, but I definitely want to try and step away from any type of caffeine or stimulant or anything like that. So that is something that I'm doing to just kind of help with the anxiety. We'll see if it makes a difference. I feel like so far this year I've been doing pretty well with it, so maybe it's helping. I've been doing that for about a month now, and it seems to be helping a little bit, so maybe that was part of the anxiety. My next goal ties really closely to the anxiety thing, and it's all about not living in fear. Obviously, with the whole situation going on in the world right now, it's very scary. There's just a lot of stress on in every aspect of life, with the health, with the government. There's a lot going on in the world right now, and it's scary. And as somebody who deals with anxiety, it caused me a lot of worries in 2020. The last 6 months I did a lot better because I don't want to say I separated myself from it, but I really tried my best to not focus on that because I really can't control it. Yes, I pay attention to what's going on, but at the end of the day, it just kind of made me worry more. One of the things that I've done is actually delete a lot of my social medias. You guys might have noticed that I'm not on Instagram anymore. I might come back on there eventually, but for right now, I just need to take a step back from that platform because I found myself scrolling, and I would scroll and I'd see something and I would get kind of anxious about it or worry about something. So I definitely took a step back from that one. And I feel like a lot of those social media platforms can actually be really toxic, contribute to anxiety and worrying and all of that. I definitely have noticed a difference in myself. So that is something I'm going to be working on this year, is just less social media, less scrolling absent-mindedly on all of those platforms. The fourth goal that I'm working on this year is all about contentment, particularly with our home. So if you have been around for a while, you know that we have done a ton of work to this house. This is a very old farmhouse, and this was not our dream house by any means. We basically got this house because of the land. We bought the place for the land and not for the house. So we have been kind of just making this house work for us, and I have to say I do really love it. But I have to say I have been itching to move over the past year or so. So I'm just trying to be very content and intentional. We are going to be doing some projects in our house just to make it a little bit more, I don't want to say livable, but a little bit nicer for us. We are going to be taking our extra bedroom upstairs, and we're actually going to be turning that into a bathroom and a master closet for my husband and myself. We do not have a bathroom upstairs, and it's been kind of hard because, we'll have to take Easton to the bathroom at night if one of us have to go. It's just constant up and down. It'd be really nice to have a bathroom up there, so that's going to be something that we're working on in the next couple of months. Kenny is going to be tackling that project. He's such a trooper. He doesn't like remodeling. I don't like remodeling, but it's just something that we've had to do with this house. And lucky for us, Kenny is very good at remodeling. He did our full kitchen about 1.5 years ago. When I was pregnant with Brindley, he did the full kitchen himself. So he's really good at remodeling. He just doesn't necessarily love it, but he's a trooper, and we're gonna be tackling the bathroom this year. And then of course, we're gonna be tackling the closet as well when we do the bathroom, but that won't be near as hard as the bathroom because obviously with the bathroom, we have plumbing, electrical, all of the different things that go into a bathroom. So it's pretty extensive, whereas the closet is just gonna be pretty basic. And then we do have a couple of other home repairs and updates we wanna do around the house. We want to work on the closet. I'm sitting in the playroom/office right now. We're gonna be adding some shelves in there. We're gonna be redoing our entryway, where you come into our house. And all of these changes are just going to make our house a little bit better for us. And I think it will make us a lot more content in our home right now. We probably will be in this house for a couple more years before we look at moving. So that's kind of what we're looking at right now. But overall, I am just very grateful for our home. I'm very, very happy to be in a house right now. I know the house market is just kind of crazy right now with COVID and everything. A lot of houses are not going on the market. People are having a hard time buying them. So I'm very, very happy to be in our house and have a nice home for our family. So I'm very grateful for that. And I just want to practice contentment and being very grateful for what I have. The next goal that I have is for my husband and for myself. And I want to get back to doing weekly date nights. We were so good about doing these for a while, and we just kind of got out of the habit of it. He got really, really busy at work where it just wasn't even possible to do weekly date nights, but we really like doing them. When I say weekly date nights, the great majority of those are at home. We hardly ever actually leave our house to go on a date night because we don't really have anyone to watch the kids. We're not seeing extra people right now, and we also don't really want to go out and have the extra exposure. You guys know how it is right now. So we are doing weekly date nights at home. We actually just had one last night, and this doesn't have to be anything fancy, just being intentional, sitting down and watching a movie together where both of us are actually watching it. We're not scrolling on our phones. We're paying attention to each other, playing a board game, cooking dinner together, making dessert together, all of those different things that can actually be really fun date nights. It's just all about being intentional. I've definitely learned that in the last 3 years. Kenny and I's relationship has always been very easy. We've never had like a back and forth relationship. It's always been very healthy. But with having kids, it's very easy to kind of like brush that other person off. So we definitely want to get back to doing weekly date nights, being very intentional, and making sure that we're really prioritizing our marriage. My next goal is actually a YouTube goal, and that is to hit 30K subscribers, which sounds crazy, or it sounds crazy to me. Maybe to some other people it doesn't seem like a big enough goal, but my goal for the year is to hit 30,000, and I think that's a pretty realistic goal. It's January right now, and I'm sitting at like 14,000 subscribers, so I'm hoping I can hit that. That is definitely my goal for the year. My last goal is to work on my time management, because I feel like with doing YouTube, it is so hard to manage my time good. I have my kids. I'm with my kids all day. I don't work on YouTube stuff really during the day. Usually at nap time, I will let Easton watch a show and I will work on something, but for the most part, I don't work on anything when my kids are awake, so that basically leaves early mornings and evenings, and then I do try to take the weekends off to make sure I'm spending really good time with my family. So I just want to like work on kind of getting a better schedule with YouTube, because there's a lot of times where I'm having to stay up late to get a video up, get up early. It just gets really busy. So I really want to work on getting a better schedule down and working on that time management. But that is all the goals that have came up so far for the new year. I'm really curious what your guys' goals are, so leave them for me in the comments down below. It can be personal goals, financial goals, whatever you have going on. I would love to hear from you guys. I always love chatting with you. I really hope we can make 2021 a good year for all of us. I know 2020 has been a crazy year, so I'm sure we are all looking forward to a fresh start. I think we're gonna do good things this year. But that is actually going to wrap up this vlog. I really hope that you enjoyed this day in the life slash all of my goals for the year. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you over on my channel. I mostly share a lot of really quick and easy recipes, grocery hauls, food prep, other food related content, motherhood. But that is going to be it for today's video, so I will catch you all in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.
As a young girl, it feels we're mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care.